a good friend of mine, Jeff Dillon, out of Searsboro, Iowa, and we're going to go down and feed some fish.
Let's go.
Down here at the pond, Jeff's going to stand there and you just throw some food out there, Jeff, and see what happens. That's why you got to get your little boy down here. Look at him jumping right there.
Wow.
That's Debbie's project. I'll tell you what, when little kids can catch them, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's what it's all about.
Yeah. There's some fish in there. We'll get your little boy. What was your little boy's name again?
Dalton.
Dalton?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll have to get Dalton down here and get him a fishing pole. He'll enjoy that. I mean, they'll bite on a hook. Yeah, that's what it's all about, sharing your experiences with friends. And Jeff's a naturalist like me, and he believes also killing ain't the main thing of hunting. It's just one of the rungs on the ladder, not a necessary thing to have it.
That's right.
You see how that treatment keeps that water clean?
Yeah.
You know, you see so many people's ponds. I don't know why they don't use that. You know what I mean?
That's the way to go.
What it does, it's like sunglasses on the water, and it keeps the algae, from, really growing. Yeah, there's a lot of them in there, just to see the water boil. There's Jeff and Donnie Van's tree we planted on Earth Day. We tried to create habitats. We got food, we got water. Let's venture on down to the other plot. Here's Jeff down at Irv's stand, the late Irv Wagner stand, and just give him a little history of how that stand got there. And if you have a fallen comrade, you might want to do that in your own woods. Let them know that at least they were alive. It's right at 3/4 of an acre in there. And this ground, Jeff, was right at 6.5, and with the soil test, and it said it didn't need any more liming, and it's the only place on the farm that had a 6.5. But it's down in this low area, and I don't know what caused it, but it was, pretty good dirt. But we'll let this glassify. It's turning that stuff all yellow, and we'll let that burn down. Because I want to have this tilled up, ready to go by the 1st of August. That way you don't have to do so much at once. So we'll walk on up here to the clover field, and you'll see the original clover field. Remember when I was dragging that Christmas tree around?
Yeah.
Just
that's the way to do it.
Yeah, that's what my grandma did. She didn't have a rake, but she had a big tree limb, and she'd just drag it around, did the same thing. Up there, and you look at the clover field. What do you think?
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Does the reality, the real thing, does that look as good as what's on the video?
No, yeah, better.
Well, you've seen the wildlife that comes on here.
Mm-hmm.
It never shot anything off of here other than pictures. I just wondered from another guy's viewpoint what he thought.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It never fails. When you come down, you always see a friggin' weed. That's an awesome stand of clover, ain't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Now you planted clover this spring, didn't you?
2 years ago, I did.
2 years ago?
Yeah. Well, they love it.
Yeah, and it's pretty tall. I don't want to mow it right now because of the heat. They're doing the second hay cutting right now, but I'll wait a little bit longer. Them damn broadleafs, they get in there, we'll just pull that whole shooter out of there, going out of there. Yeah, my videos are the real deal. Purgatory, halfway between heaven and hell, and a drink of water to boot.
Heaven on earth.
Yeah, there you go. What do you think of what you've looked at so far, Jeff?
It goes to show you what a lot of hard work and dedication gets you.
Yeah, it's always nice to have an outside person's opinion. You never know, you know, like I say, it's not to kill anything, it's to grow.
Yep.
And how tall are you, 6 foot something?
About 5'10".
Yeah, almost 6 foot. That corn's over your head, so
Good looking corn.
it should start tasseling. And and we got a pretty good bean crop out here. I put some glyphosate on it, and probably as I get some feedback from some uneducated people on the YouTube, that's the most unenvironmental thing. But you can notice the honeybees and well, they ain't the honeybees up here, but the butterflies are. And we got a pretty good stand of beans going when you get out there. Of course, I can see where the stuff is turning yellow, but it'll take time. Well, what do you think? Getting hot up here, ain't it?
Yep.
Let's get out of here.
Okay, sounds good.
Well, that's it with Jeff Dillon out of Surfsboro, Iowa. We're doing a field walk today.